Well, David Inui's out, injured, so he needed replacing. John Quill has obviously been banned, so he needed replacing. And then Nate's been training really, really well. It's been a touch and go decision between him and Ben for a lot of the time. And it's just that balance, Nick, with not making too many changes because I don't want to disturb the cohesion. But I mean, to bring in a little bit of freshness that I don't think is going to be too disruptive. And for a guy like Nate who's been training so very well, I think he'll just add a little bit of energy into the squad as well. So yeah, that's pretty much the reasoning behind those changes.
And Bryce gets a start. Is that reward for him dotting down in Kobe?
No, again, Paul's injured his foot, so he's not available. Slightly precautionary, but we just wouldn't want to risk him. But I mean, Bryce is another one. Blaine will tell you. I mean, he's a machine. I mean, he doesn't have an off button, and he's just a brilliant guy around the squad. So it's actually, I didn't want to make too many changes. I'll be open and honest about that. I just want to keep the group together as much as possible, and we've spoken about that as a group. But again, unfortunately, Paulie was injured, but I mean, we're very lucky that we've got guys of Bryce's caliber to step in and Nate's caliber to step in, and I know they'll do a really good job. And in a funny way, it's a bit of a blessing because it just not that we would have chosen it that way, but it just gives the guys a real energy, and they want to make a difference, and they want to get some game time in the Rugby World Cup.
Yeah, almost a sort of natural rotation that you've been forced into, I guess.
Correct, pretty much.
So with Pinkelman and Palmo and Maggie on the bench, they're obviously players that are replacing those that step up. What do you think they can bring from the bench?
Well, I mean, Pinky's over the whole summer that we've been together. He's shown that he's got serious X factor. I mean, obviously with a sevens background, you saw it with England with I think you pronounce his name Rudry. He makes a big difference. Coming from a sevens background, they're incredibly fit. But Ben's particularly good around breakdown stuff as well. So, I mean, we thought he could really complement the squad at the moment for what we've got, the type of players that we've got. And then Will Hooley was our cover at 10, and unfortunately, with him being out with his concussion, Will Maggs is stepped in and he covers us at 10 and stroke fullback. So that's pretty much the thinking behind that. Will Maggie will bring, if he gets onto the field, will bring a lot. He runs the game very well. He's a fantastic communicator, beautiful passing game. So we just got a lot of confidence in all the guys. And as I say, not by choice, but I'm happy that these guys are getting an opportunity to put the jersey on.
You touched on Paul and Will. What is the latest that you could tell us on that?
It's pretty positive. Both of them pretty positive. They're both recovering really nicely. I can't give you an exact timeline because obviously Will's going through a return to play protocol. But Paul's ankle is looking a lot better. As I said, it was slightly precautionary. I'm not sure whether we could have pushed him in a 6-day turnaround, but we didn't need to. So we quietly optimistic about those two guys coming back.
And with John having gone after the card, you have Chancellor Glasgow, who's come in obviously with David Anu as well.
Yes.
Is he here?
Yes.
And what's the thinking in bringing him in?
Well, we've always spoken about having 18 forwards and having the extra forward because of the attrition of the Rugby World Cup. As we saw, we're in a group where obviously, set piece is particularly important when you're playing, the four opposition teams that we're playing against. And losing Davey, we feel we light at prop. We can come by at the moment now. We're very lucky because we've got guys like Ollie and Titi who can play on both sides. But we just wanted to really cover ourselves there. And it was a bit of a no-brainer. But I mean, again, Chance was in our squad the entire time. Came to Fiji with us, played, was selected on merit. Unfortunately, just missed out because we thought Davey had such a brilliant time as well. So again, I mean, Chance will slot in seamlessly.
Playing France